Police finally confirmed Kim Jong-nam's identity. South Korean court throws president out of office. Hi, I'm Daniel Al-Bakri with Cuppa News. The IGP finally confirmed that the man murdered at KLIA-2 on February 13th was Kim Jong-nam, the estranged half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
We have now established that Kim Chol is Kim Jong-nam. We have fulfilled the requirement of the laws on his identification. So I'm not going to tell you how we do it due to the for the security of the safety and the security of the witnesses. So I'm not going to tell you how it was done.
It was the first time the police had officially confirmed the identity of the North Korean man carrying a passport under the name Kim Chol. Asked whether Jong-nam's family members came forward to provide DNA samples for the identification process, the IGP declined to elaborate. Neither would he comment on how the authorities came to the conclusion about the body's identity.
Ya, kita akan serah, kita dah selesai dah dengan mayat tu, so kita tak perlukan mayat tu lagi, so kita akan serahkan kepada Kementerian Kesihatan. Oleh kerana tidak ada orang yang tuntut mayat tu, kita akan serah kepada Kementerian Kesihatan. Anytime.
2 days ago, a video of a man describing himself as Kim Han-sol, the 21-year-old son of Jong-nam, emerged online. It was apparently the first time a family member has spoken about the killing. The video was uploaded by the Cholima Civil Defense, which claimed to have extracted vulnerable members of Jong-nam's family with the help of the Dutch, US, and South Korean authorities, and was keeping them under protection in an undisclosed location. Meanwhile, a special prayer known as Salat Hajat was simultaneously held at mosques nationwide following calls from Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak to pray for the safety of the 9 Malaysians stranded in Pyongyang.
Kita semua doakan kepada rakyat kita, sama ada yang terkandas yang ditahan di Korea Utara dan juga negara kita. Kerana maklum sajalah ini musuh-musuh sedang melihat dari jauh untuk menggugatkan kita dan menjadikan negara kita tidak aman.
North Korea barred Malaysians from leaving the country on Tuesday, sparking tit-for-tat action by Malaysia. However, 2 Malaysian UN employees were allowed to leave Pyongyang on Thursday in a possible sign that diplomatic tensions had begun to settle. Earlier in the day, 2 NGOs rallied in front of the North Korean embassy, calling for a resolution to end the diplomatic row. The rally, held by members of Martabat Jalinan Muhibah Malaysia and Malaysia Muslim People's Coalition, was led by Army veteran Abdul Rani Kulub Abdullah, who was also celebrating his birthday.
Hari ini adalah hari jadi saya, 10.3. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Walaupun hari ini hari yang sangat orang kata saya rehat, tapi saya tetap bergerak. Tujuan kami datang ini mengantar membuat satu banner ini, iaitu utusan keamanan kepada Malaysia dan juga kepada Korea Utara. Alhamdulillah 2 minggu lepas kami datang mengantar memorandum. Pada hari ini dah 2 minggu. Hari-hari perkembangan ni saya ikut dengan Amir, yang mana nampak tanda-tanda yang baik. Alhamdulillah, doa rakyat Malaysia, doa kepada seluruh dunia, benda ini bertambah baik. Alhamdulillah, mudah-mudahan rakyat akan jadi aman, negara stabil. Itu yang kami mahu. Sebabnya kami bawa banner ini untuk menunjukkan kepada dunia kita rakyat Malaysia ceritakan keamanan dan kedamaian dan perpaduan. Itulah hendaknya.
Later in the afternoon, another NGO, Solidarity Anak Muda Malaysia, also rallied in front of the embassy and delivered a letter they hope will reach North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
We are the youth of Malaysia are very sad for what had happened these few weeks. But do Malaysia should remain silent when the security of our citizens are at stake. SMM is confident that Malaysia will revoke the ban of leaving the country imposed on the people of Democratic People's Republic of Korea should Pyongyang also do the same.
The group left yellow flowers at the gate of the embassy as a symbol of friendship and peace. Moving on, it's a 7-day remand order for Johor Exco Datuk Abdul Latif Bandi to facilitate investigations into a graft case involving the massive housing and land scandal in the state. Abdul Latif, who is the Johor Housing and Local Government Committee chairman, was brought to the Johor Bahru Magistrates Court in a Toyota Fortuner around 9 a.m. Media personnel waited at least an hour for him to emerge from the vehicle. The 51-year-old Endau assemblyman was escorted by 8 MACC officers. A group of supporters recited prayers after he entered the courtroom. Senior Court Registrar Nur Solehan Abdul Rahman ordered Abdul Latif to be held until March 16th. The Exco member was arrested at the Anti-Graft Agency's office on Thursday. MACC officers also raided his home, confiscating 42,000 ringgit in cash, a luxury vehicle, and 150 branded handbags. Previously, 6 individuals, including Abdul Latif's son and special officer, were arrested, while 26 luxury vehicles were seized. Nearly 16 million ringgit in more than 45 bank accounts was also frozen. In Georgetown, a 42-year-old woman was charged with the alleged murder of her Indonesian maid and also causing grievous hurt to a Cambodian maid. At the Sessions Court, Chan Lei Lee claimed trial to hurting Anad with an iron rod from July 2016 to February 25th this year at a house on Lubuk Raya, Jelutong. Chan was then charged at the Magistrates Court with the murder of Jubayedah on February 25th at the same place. She was not allowed bail as the murder charge carries the death penalty upon conviction. Both cases were fixed for mention on May 11th. Also making headlines on Friday, Bukit Aman recorded its highest drug bust of the year with the seizure of some 50 million ringgit worth of Aramin 5 pills. According to Bukit Aman NCID Director Datuk Sri Muhammad Mokhtar Muhammad Sharif, 10 men were arrested following raids by the Special Tactical Intelligence Narcotics Group in KL and Selangor on March 8th. He revealed that the syndicate brought in the drugs in a container from Taiwan through Port Klang and were meant for distribution in the local market as well as Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. A 38-year-old woman fractured her toes after her foot got caught in a travelator at the Empire Shopping Gallery in Subang Jaya on Wednesday. In videos posted on social media, shoppers and security guards are seen attempting to help the victim who was obviously in a lot of pain.
Seriously guys, this is his face,
A spokesman for the shopping mall told The Star that the victim received hospital treatment for a bone fracture. The incident occurred just days after a 20-year-old student's leg was badly gashed when an escalator malfunctioned at Sunway Pyramid. Lindan needed just 31 minutes to defeat national shuttler Zulfadli Zulkifli in the opening round of the 2017 All England Open in Birmingham on Wednesday. However, during a particularly heated volley, China's 2-time Olympic champion was forced to dive for the shuttle. His racket flew across the court and struck a cameraman. Video of that fateful round went viral after it was posted on Facebook. South Korea's Constitutional Court removed President Park Geun-hye from office on Friday over a graft scandal involving the country's conglomerates, sparking protests from her supporters, 2 of whom were killed in clashes with police. The ruling to uphold Parliament's vote to impeach Park over an influence peddling scandal is the most dramatic twist in a political crisis that has gripped the country for months. The 65-year-old becomes South Korea's first democratically elected leader to be forced from office. German police have arrested an axe-wielding attacker believed to be suffering from mental health issues after he injured 7 people at the main train station in Dusseldorf on Thursday. The 36-year-old man from the former Yugoslavia suffered serious injuries when he jumped from a bridge while trying to escape. His reasons for carrying out the attack are unknown. A former policeman who confessed to being part of a death squad under Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte said he did not fear him and believed 4 other members of his hit team would come forward to testify.
Talagang something is wrong with his sanity. Hindi ko sinabi na nasira na siya. Pero something is very wrong. Something is very wrong. I hope na magkaroon ng divine intervention na magandang exit. Hindi magiging violent. Kasi something is wrong sa kanya. Ito resulta na ito ng maraming ginagawa namin pagpatay.
Duterte has been repeatedly accused of running death squads during his more than 2 decades as Davao mayor and expanding on those tactics as president in waging a war on drugs that has claimed thousands of lives. With the new blonde buzz cut, actress Kristen Stewart hit the red carpet in New York on Thursday to promote her new film Personal Shopper. The thriller tells a story of Maureen, an American woman working in Paris who is trying to connect with the spirit of a dead brother and starts receiving strange text messages from an unknown sender.
And this girl has just experienced such a loss that those questions, she delves so deep into them and gets so lost in them that reality becomes a very ambiguous thing. And so that's kind of why the movie is scary. It's like, is this real? Are we having the same experience? Are we alone? What's it all for? That's actually scarier than like, boo, ghost.
Personal Shopper will be released in US theaters on March 10th.
Lucas, is it you? Or is it just me?
And that's a wrap for this Friday evening. Have a great weekend.